Mr. President, my colleagues have very articulately described the legal reasons that I concur with, that this bill has just been passed as unconstitutional. I rise to address some of the economic aspects of this legislation and how it could adversely affect the people of the state of Michigan. In 2008, 2.5 million citizens of the state of Michigan voted to approve Proposal 2. That was 53% of the people of the state of Michigan voting to seek to put Michigan, the state of Michigan, in the forefront of life-changing medical research. Already, as a result of that passage of that proposal, the World Stem Cell Summit has scheduled its global conference in Detroit for this October because of the great promise that Michigan universities and researchers and our young people here in the state of Michigan hold and show for the pursuit of cures for many deadly diseases. Voters voting for Proposal 2 were voting to move Michigan forward, to have a level playing field with other states where this research is going forward. No longer will our prestigious universities be second class because our state prohibits modern day research. Proposal 2 has, in the 21st century, opened the door to bright, young, talented students who want to stay in Michigan to pursue their dreams. Maybe they want to cure juvenile diabetes because they watch their brother or sister get their finger pricked 6 times a day to test blood sugar. Maybe they want to cure the spinal cord condition that their best friend has, or the Alzheimer's that has slowly taken their grandparents. Unfortunately, today, we were putting up barriers to the constitutional amendment that the voters of Michigan overwhelmingly approved, and erecting more barriers to the best and brightest, and shackling our world-class universities. The University of Michigan, Wayne State University, and Michigan State University have joined together in their university research corridor, and combined they have already generated $1.4 billion worth of expenditures in this state in stem cell research. I have some figures today that focus on the University of Michigan, which is in my district, and the economic impact that it is having both regionally and statewide. The University of Michigan is rapidly expanding its embryonic stem cell research program with the goal of placing the university at the forefront in all aspects of stem cell research. More than 30 human embryonic stem cell research projects have been approved at the U of M over the past 3 years, involving several dozen researchers across campus. Last year, University of Michigan researchers were awarded 13 federal stimulus fund grants totaling $6.8 million for research projects involving both adult and embryonic stem cells. U of M neurologist Dr. Eva Feldman, who has already been referred to in this debate today, is currently overseeing the first FDA-approved clinical trial of a stem cell treatment for amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, also known as Lou Gehrig's disease, a fatal neurodegenerative disease. The trial is being conducted at Emory University in Atlanta, but much of the research leading up to the trial was conducted at Dr. Feldman's U of M lab. When U of M researcher Sean Morrison was interviewed Sunday night on 60 Minutes episode about unregulated overseas stem cell clinics, CBS reporter Scott Pelley referred to Morrison's lab as one of the world's leading stem cell centers. The University of Michigan is a longtime leader in the study of adult stem cells, but until Michigan voters approved a state constitutional amendment in November 2008, Restrictive state laws severely limited the types of embryonic stem cell research allowed in the state. In response to the passage of Proposal 2 in November 2008, the University of Michigan is bolstering its embryonic stem cell research effort. New research initiatives and collaborations are in the works. New faculty members are being hired, and the university is now positioned to compete for any new federal funds that become available for embryonic stem cell research. The goal is to place the University of Michigan at the forefront in all aspects of stem cell research. A major step toward that goal was announced on March 9, 2009, with the launch of a U of M-led consortium that will create new embryonic stem cell lines to aid the search for disease treatments and cures. The A. Alfred Taubman Medical Research Institute Consortium for Stem Cell Therapies will be based at the medical school, and researchers from across campus, including scientists at the Life Sciences Institute, the College of Engineering, the Comprehensive Cancer Center, and the Department of Cell and Developmental Biology, will participate. Funding commitments of $2 million have been secured to start this consortium, and additional fundraising efforts are underway. The consortium's efforts include collaborations with U of M's University Research Corridor partners, Michigan State University and Wayne State University. Collaborations are also being negotiated with Oakland University, U of M Dearborn, and Case Western Reserve University in Ohio. The new consortium will supersede the U of M's Michigan Center for Human Embryonic Stem Cell Research, which was established in 2002, with funding from the medical school's endowment for the basic sciences. The center became one of the nation's first 3 core facilities for human embryonic stem cell research in 2003, when the National Institutes of Health awarded a $3 million grant. The new consortium for stem cell therapies will continue to offer many of the core services provided by its predecessor. The consortium will be a cell line repository, and its staff members will train other scientists to work with the lines. Adult and embryonic stem cell research is also underway at the U of M Center for Stem Cell Biology, located at the Life Sciences Institute. The Center for Stem Cell Biology was established in 2005 with $10.5 million provided by the U of M Medical School, the Life Sciences Institute, and the Molecular and Behavioral Neurosciences Institute. The center's main goal is to determine the fundamental mechanisms that regulate stem cell function. That knowledge, in turn, provides new insights into the origins of disease and suggests new approaches to disease treatment. Most of the work involves adult stem cells, including blood-forming and nervous system stem cells, but human embryonic stem cells also are studied. Stem cell research is also underway at the U of M Comprehensive Cancer Center, one of the few places in North America that has made an institutional commitment to cancer stem cell research. Cancer stem cells are responsible for triggering the uncontrolled cell growth that leads to malignant tumors. U of M researchers were the first to identify stem cells in solid tumors, finding them in breast cancer in 2003. They were also the first to find pancreatic and head and neck stem cells. At the U of M Cancer Center, scientists are investigating how these cells mutate, causing unregulated growth that ultimately leads to cancer. So you can see, colleagues and Mr. President, that this vital research is not only bringing many, many federal dollars into our state, but it is also creating the hope that there will be cures for many dire diseases that many of our families may be in danger of suffering from. So I offer these remarks as my no-vote explanation, and I ask that they be printed in the journal. Thank you, Mr. President.